The letter I never got to send. I never meant to keep the letter. I wrote it after our last patrol together. Just something stupid to fold into Staff Sergeant Jacob's gear before he deployed again. A tradition between us. We always wrote letters we pretended not to read. But that time, I hesitated. We'd been through 2 deployments side by side. We knew each other's routines, fears, families. We knew who snored, who couldn't handle spicy MREs, who secretly cried when mail didn't come. He was more than a teammate. He was the closest thing to a brother I had. And still, something about that mission felt heavier. We were in a high-risk zone, and tension was thick. Even Jacobs, always the joker, was quieter than usual. He looked at me before we rolled out and said, "You still write that dumb goodbye letter?" I nodded and smirked. "Still haven't sent one." He grinned. "You better. If I go out, I want something cooler than just a flag." We laughed. That was the last thing he ever said to me. It happened on the second day, an IED hidden under loose gravel. The sound was deafening. By the time the smoke cleared, all I could see was debris, and his helmet, cracked, lying too far from his body. I froze. My mind went blank. The field medics rushed in, but I didn't move. 3 days later, we were flown back to base. His stuff was packed up, his bunk stripped down. And the letter? Still folded in my cargo pocket, still stupid, still unfinished. It started with a dumb joke about how he owed me dinner, then trailed off into some story about his laugh, echoing during our worst firefight. I didn't even get to sign it. At his memorial, they asked me to speak. I couldn't. Instead, I walked up to the flag-draped coffin and slipped the letter beneath the edge of the casing, close to his chest. I whispered, "Sorry it's late." His mom hugged me after, said she'd heard about our letters. She asked if he ever wrote one for me. I lied and said no, because I didn't want her to ask what mine said, because what could I tell her? That I wasted the last words he deserved. Months later, I still dream about that moment. The heat, the sound, the silence after. I still carry a notebook, still write letters I may never send. Not because I believe they'll be read, but because I need to believe someone still hears me. We lose more than people out there. We lose chances. We lose words. And sometimes, we lose ourselves. If you've ever kept something you wish you had given sooner, a letter, a hug, an apology, you're not alone.